Set to go to green here with the Ameriflex Hose and Accessories All Capital Racing Series. Merritt Group Heat Race number 1 gets underway. Beal going to dash off into turns 1 and 2 onto the back straightaway. Advantage will be to Tyler LaPointe in the 45, taking full charge of the outside starting groove here. He'll come around to lead line number 1. Jason Wilson running in the second spot. Cody Jenkins running in third. Kyle Bellum currently finding himself in the 4th position. Digging right now, coming up to see if he can find the show spot. Peeks down to the inside. Nothing happening there. We'll have Andrew Deal chasing him as well. Deal spinning the 2024 season, chasing the American Sprint Car Series National Tour. Racing a little bit closer to home here in 2025. A good 3-car battle for the 3rd spot shaping up. They're side by side right now for it. Bellum down to the inside. He will have the advantage as Jenkins got a little tight. They both open the door wide, and it's good to the 15, stepping on by. He'll clip a 2-for-1 deal onto the back straightaway, and he will have third as they come around to complete lap number 4. In the meantime, Tyler LaPointe in the 45L in command. Wilson, Deal, Bellum, Nail, Jenkins, Kilmer, Kasner, and York right now run out your running order. Andrew Deal from the 8th starting spot, going to diamond it down through turns 1 and 2. Takes it wide, then brings it down low. Running a little bit lower groove that time over in turns 3 and 4 as he continues to close in on the 27 of Wilson. Time running out though. White flag coming this time. Final trip around the Arrowhead Speedway here in Merritt Group Heat Race number 1. And your top 3 drivers all within striking distance of each other. Deal once again going to try to diamond it down to the bottom side of turn number 2. Brings another good run to bear as they work into turns 3 and 4, but nobody going to keep pace with Tyler LaPointe. The 45 going to pick up heat race number 1. Wilson crossing in second. Andrew Deal, Kyle Bellum, and Jake Nail. Unofficially your top 5. So Merritt Group Heat Race number 1 in the books. Your winner in 45 in the Oil Capital Designs Eaton Industrial Coating entry. Race fans, give him a hand at Tyler LaPointe. Bubba going to make the turn down into the infield. Caution lights go dark. The chalk line at the exit of turn number 4 is the starting point for these drivers. And Barrows will be a no-show, so they will crisscross the field, and that will move the 9 of Hoover down to the pole starting position. And the 4 of Tyler Edwards up to the outside of the front row. Ted going to take full advantage, and he'll jump out to the early lead. We saw this in heat race number 1 with that outside line. Had the better run. Likewise here in heat race number 2. Edwards going to lead line number 1. Amelia Hoover going to run in that second spot. Chase for third. Right now in the hands of Caden Cole. Connor Lee was able to take a peek but wasn't able to get by. You'll have the 5 of Laney chasing them. He rides in the 5th position. That'll be the 44 Jared Soule, then Jack Thomas and Chance Cody. Right now running out your running order. Jack Thomas, former driver with the National Open Wheel 600 Series. A lot of racing throughout his young career at the Sweet Springs Motorsports Complex as well. As Mechanical Problem's going to strike the number 63 very early on in his sprint car racing career, and something has gone awry. Slows into turns 1 and 2. Caution. So Hoover starting the outside. We'll see if maybe he can take advantage of that as they work around to the front straightaway. Back to green. Edwards with a good restart, able to hold on to the top spot here as they make their way around. They'll click off lap number 5. As Edwards leads in 4, Hoover running in the 2nd spot.
Kind of surprised early on in heat race number 2 that the guys are starting to work their way up into the middle of the track. I predict that they'll be on the wall by the end of the night.
Yeah, the track's starting to progress nicely. Started off a little bit slick here, but it is coming in. Of course, Mother Nature giving us a little bit cooler temperatures here tonight, so that will hopefully force the moisture to stay just a little bit longer here. Problems continue to haunt Jack Thomas at number 63. Now going to pull it down to the infield as the checker flag comes out in this one. And Tyler Edwards picks up the win. Emilio Hoover crossing in 2nd. Connor Lee in 3rd. So your winner, ladies and gentlemen, driver to Salina, Oklahoma, the Ameriflex Hose and Accessories, Eye Care, Canyon Creek Campgrounds, Oklahoma Chiller, Maxwell Oil number 4. Give him a hand at Tyler Edwards. Bolden, Lee, Davis, and Tyree as we go back to green. Barksdale having to wait on the car through turns 1 and 2. That's going to allow a big advantage to Jack Wagner, the 61A, going to jump out to the early lead. Alex Sewell with a pass for third. The Driven Performance Midwest Realty Connect number 92, Harley Holland. Little tie off of the right rear, kind of skips the front tires onto the back straightaway. Open the door for Joe Bob Lee to also make his way by Harley Holland, who has not been behind the wheel of a sprint car since about 1998. Getting back one in here tonight via James Hoover and Puro Clean of Broken Arrow. We go up front to check on your leader, Jack Wagner, in the number 61 in command. Sheldon Barksdale running a second. Alex Sewell continuing to ride in third, and then Action Auto Collision. Factor 1, Sewell Mechanical number 8 machine. The Ameriflex Hose and Accessories number 5 at Joe Bob Lee. Back to where he started here, so he hasn't lost, but he hasn't gained on his points. Remember, the top 14 in the passing points move on into the feature event. Top 6 move on into the dash. Up on slower traffic. Look out. 50T getting a little spooked as the leader made his way by. Everybody having to kind of get on the binders there as he's going to roll it down to the bottom side of the speedway. Taking a B-mod pace in a sprint car race here as they make their way around to the wave of the white flag. Continues rolling it, though. Gets out of the way of the leaders as the checker flag is going to fly in this one. The gentleman from Lone Jack, Missouri gets the job done. Jack Wagner picks up the heat race win. Sheldon Barksdale in second. Alex Sewell in third. Joe Bob Lee, Carson Bolden unofficially your top 5. And just like that, OCRS heat races in the books. Your winner comes here to Lone Jack, Missouri. Race fans, give him a hand, Jack Wagner. So the Sewell Mechanical Action Collision number 8 of Alex Sewell again on the pole. Connor Lee next to him in the Oklahoma Chiller number 17. Tyler Edwards in the Canyon Creek Campground number 4 from the third starting spot. The Oil Capital Designs number 45 next to him. That is LaPointe. Wagner and Deal. Round out your lineup, we go to green. 6 laps of distance. Again, the finish of this going to set the opening 3 rows of your feature event. Look out, he gets it back underneath him. Man, a little bit of a wild start there for the 4 of Edwards. Costs himself greatly. He falls all the way to the back of the field. The driver really capitalizing on that was the 15D of Andrew Deal. Remember, Andrew, he was your high point driver out of the heat races. They draw for an inversion for the dash lineup, and he drew the highest pill in the bag. So from starting on the pole to starting 6, and he has made up about half the distance here as he rides in that third spot. Up front, though, it is the 17 of Connor Lee. Alex Sewell running in second, started on the pole. Cars running about halfway up the racing surface so far here in this dash. Got a couple of drivers starting to try to peak that right rear up just a little bit higher here as they come around to the wave of the white flag. Extra $200 going into the pocket of your Puro Clean of Broken Arrow Dash for Cash winner. And it's going to be the Canyon Creek Campground Oklahoma Chiller number 17 driver Connor Lee picking up the dash win. So your winner in the Puro Clean Dash, he will start at the pole of tonight's feature event in the Oklahoma Chiller number 17 out of Sand Springs, Oklahoma. Give him a hand, Connor Lee. That moves the 44 Jared Sewell to the outside of that front row as we go to green. Ooh, Barros backs it up to the wall, and he's going to split the difference in the middle of turns 1 and 2. Man, he is still on the gas. They make their way into turns 3 and 4. Thought he's going to back her into the wall, into making about 4 spots there as they make their way around to complete lap number 1. It will be Sewell in command of this one. Caden Cole running in the second spot right now. Riley Kilmer running in third. Garth Castle running in fourth. Chance Cody Jenkins. Those are the drivers sitting in transfer spots last time by. Trying to take the spot is the 12. Mitchell Barrows fighting back in a big way here. Problems to start off the 9. Has to wait on the car a little bit. And now another driver who started off the 9 to the wrong foot. Started at the back of the field. And he is up to a transfer spot. It will be the Oklahoma Chiller number 20. Noah Harris, remember, during hot laps, he and the 50T made contact, folded the front end down on that number 20 machine. It did not make it out for the heat race. Started dead last here in your B main. And he is up to a transfer spot as up front Jared Sewell in command in the 44. Caden Cole hanging with him in the 72. Briley Kilmer currently running in the third spot. Garth Kazner running at 4. Chance Cody running at 5th. And it is Noah Harris right now with the final transfer spot. Barrows had worked his way up there, now backsliding. He rides in 7th as caution lights come on for the 5. So the choose cone coming into effect here. Your leader going to pick the outside line here for the restart. Back to green. Not able to hold on to the top spot here. Charge it down to the inside. Rolls the 72. Caden Cole going to use the restart, and he's going to pick up the race lead. Jared Sewell going to drop to second. Battle behind them, ferocious and ongoing here. Third all the way through the transfer spot. Anybody's race. The 6K of Briley Kilmer riding in third. Chance Cody running in fourth, and Garth Kazner in the 21. He's joined the party now. He's going to ride in fifth, and Noah Harris continues to round out your transferring drivers. Barrows thought he was going to get back up into the mix. Had it for a moment, falls out. Now the 63 is there. Jack Thomas trying to get up and contend for a transfer spot, and he just might have it here. Problems for the 44. Back to green. Oh, hard contact. Barrows flips her down the back straightaway. Look out, red lights come on. Single file past the cone here on the front straightaway. We get back after it. Thomas with a big run at the exit to number 2, closing quickly to see if he can challenge for the 4th and 3rd position. Speaking of the driver in 3rd, damage on that front airfoil has not seemed to slow him up one bit here as they work to the back straightaway. Leader around to the near side of the speedway, Caden Cole in the 72. Works the high side at both ends of the racetrack right now. Chance Cody running a second. Kilmer, Harris, Thomas, and Tyree currently sit in transfer spots. Harley Holland, damage to the nose wing. Starting to try to close in and see if he can grab a transfer spot here on the Driven Midwest Bureau Cleaner Broken Arrow number 92. Jared Sewell, who had to leave the track, down into the work area, making his way back out. Sits 2 spots shy of moving on. He had led early, was running in 2nd at the time the car quit running. But the checkered flag is going to drop in this one, and Caden Cole going to pick up the B main win. Chance Cody going to cross in 2nd, 3rd. Look out, man. Battle for 4th on back. Briley Kilmer holds on to 3rd. Jack Thomas sneaks around the outside for 4th. Noah Harris, and unofficially Michael Tyree with the final transfer spot. So the 6 drivers unofficially moving on. Tyree in 6th, Harris in 5th, Thomas in 4th, Kilmer in 3rd, Chance Cody in 2nd, and your winner in 72. Give him a hand, Caden Cole. 3. Andrew Deal enters to the bottom. Alex Sewell swings around the outside. He's going to have the lead once more on the back straightaway. Green light stays on this time. Can they come around to get lap number 1 in the books? Sewell races by with the top spot. Andrew Deal running in 2nd. Connor Lee running in 3rd. Jake Nail right now rounding out your top 5. Up way high in the entry at turn number 3 was the 15D of Andrew Deal. Brings the car back down into the racing groove. Couple of drivers at tap of the concrete there in the front straightaway at the exit at turn number 4 as your leader is going to start to find the back of the field in a hurry. Alex Sewell in command. Andrew Deal still running in that 2nd spot. Connor Lee running in 3rd. Jake Nail running in 4th. Tyler Edwards in 5th. Problems for the 27 of Mitchell. We had a driver tap the concrete. And you see the evidence there in the right rear of the number 27. Jason Wilson, unfortunately, done with a lot of damage on the rear suspension. As Sewell picks his way through slower traffic, he's worked by 2. He's worked by the 11 of Tyree and the 6 of Kilmer. Now coming up on the 78C, a Chance Cody. Cody stays to the outside. Alex Sewell, look out, little tap of the right rear to the left front there as he tried to make his way by. Sewell on the binders, doing everything he could to avoid contact with the slower car. Deal quickly trying to make his way through traffic. That allows Connor Lee to begin to close into the 17. He had trailed by about a half a straightaway, now down to car lengths, but that gap going to widen once more. Held up behind the 6 of Kilmer now, takes it up and slams her hard off of the cushion. Jake Nail there to try to capitalize on it. Nail in an Oklahoma chiller sandwich right now, going to try the inside in 3 and 4. Can't hold it. The 17 skips through the cushion though, and Nail's going to take advantage. Tyler Edwards likewise going to try to work by the 17, not able to do so. The 14 winner in the season opening event at Red Dirt Raceway takes it up to the 3rd spot. Andrew Deal still running in 2nd. It's a straightaway until you find your leader, Alex Sewell. Coming up on the 5 of Joe Bob Lee to put him a lap down. He has gone by the 20 of Noah Harris to put him a lap down. Top side, the dominant line at both ends of the Speedway right now. Turns 1 and 2, creeping up close to the wall here in the entry of turn number 1. A couple of drivers getting the right rear up at the fluff on entry. One driver getting way up at the fluff is Joe Bob Lee. That was right in front of your leader. Sewell quickly able to make his way by the BT Powder Coating Sewell Mechanical number 8 machine. Coming up on cross flags next time, it'll be 15 in this 30-lap affair. And so far, Alex Sewell, after 3 attempts at the start, has been untouchable. Andrew Deal continues to run in 2nd. From a half a straightaway back now to right on his back bumper nearly. Jake Nail closing in quickly as he rides in that 3rd spot. The 17 of Connor Lee running in 4. Tyler Edwards running up your top 5. Sheldon Barksdale running in 6. Kyle Bellum running in 7. Tyler LaPointe running in 8th. 9th is Amelia Hoover. And Gage Laney right now running up your top 10. Problems. Noah Harris. The engine expiring on the number 20. He's able to make the right turn up into the work area, and he is quickly coming out of that car. Caution light's going to come on. We got one parked here on the front straightaway. That's Sheldon Barksdale. So Joe Bob Lee on that inside line. Again, he is a lap car. The race leader starting the outside. Caution lights dark. 15 in, 15 to go. Filing off into turns 1 and 2. A couple of battles 3 wide, a little bit further in the pack. People trying to pick their way forward here. Lap cars went side by side immediately in front of the battle for 2nd. Andrew Deal able to clear the 5 of Joe Bob Lee. Nail on the back bumper here as they move on to the back straightaway. We'll see if he tries to peel down to the bottom and make something happen. Not close enough to try anything this time. Giving chase to the 78C at Chance Cody. Remember, he is a lap down, but he is running the same pace as the leaders right now. Up into the top 5 rolls the 85 of Kyle Bellum. And that 4 Sutherland O number 85 machine. The 2, Gage Laney going to run in 6. Connor Lee in the meantime in the 17. Going to ride in 7th. LaPointe in 8th. Bolden in 9th. Amelia Hoover right now running at your top 10. Lap traffic, no lap traffic, it doesn't matter. Alex Sewell has got that thing set to kill here tonight with 10 laps remaining. And a nearly 5-second advantage, 4.457 seconds last time to the start-finish line. Andrew Deal racing for everything he's got, trying to reel him in, has taken a little bit of that time away, brings it down to 4.091. As Sewell held up by a slower car, the 72C of Caden Cole. Next driver in line to go a lap down. Sewell able to clear him at the slide at the exit turn number 2 onto the back straightway. As Andrew Deal has caught slower traffic now. We'll see how quickly he can pick his way by. Able to clear the 78C with ease now. And been chasing him since the restart as they work into turns 1 and 2. Nail now up to challenge to see if he can get by the slower car. Deal going to get held up by Kilmer for a moment. Now going to clear to the inside of turn 3. Lets the car swing wide up at turn number 4, grabs the cushion, rolls to the front straightaway, has taken nearly half the advantage off of Alex Sewell, 2.648 seconds as they'll have 5 laps remaining this time. This full shown to your leader, and it is under 2 seconds. Traffic again, going to come into play for both 1st and 2nd. Sewell up on the back bumper of Hoover in the 9. Emilio currently running in the 11th position. Down to 1.4 seconds. Andrew Deal closing quickly now. Going to clear the 72C. It is clean racetrack between your top two drivers. They are 3 wide in front of the leader. Does this open the door for Andrew Deal to maybe get a run? As they're going to come around this time, it'll be 2 laps remaining. Problems on the front straightaway. Single file between the cone and the wall here in the restart. Deal going to go in and peel down to the bottom side of the racetrack, knowing there is a problem, and he's going to let the field try to race by and see if he can get that right rear built back up. It is not all the way flat. He's going to try to salvage anything he can here. As I say that, he's going to go ahead and take it down to the infield. Tough break for the driver number 15. Had a solid podium finish going here. And unfortunately going to end with an expired Hoosier on the right side as Alex Sewell takes off with the lead. Jake Nail, Kyle Bell in the meantime up into the 3rd spot. Connor Lee, Gage Laney going to be your top 5. White flag this time at the exit to number 4. Already into traffic as they work onto the back straightaway one last time. And for the 18th time in his career, he's going to victory lane with the Old Capital Racing Series. Alex Sewell gets the job done here at Arrowhead.
Not a bad commute to collect $1,500 tonight, huh?
Nah, just about an hour down the road. This is one of my favorite racetracks we come to, and you know it's just one of the nicest facilities pretty much anywhere I get to go. So just super cool to be out here and be in front of all you fans. Thanks for sticking out in this weather. I know it's not ideal, but it is what we got. So thank you for coming out.
The best part of racing right here. Look at that smile on that face.
Yeah, you know, obviously first race for us this year, but he's been getting to race this winter, and it's real fun to get him to get out here in victory lane. And here pretty soon we'll be going to victory lane for him.
Nice job, man.
Thank you.
Man, this track is badass. I don't know who does track work here, but man, this thing was awesome. You could bang the boards, you could throw sliders. It was a really good racetrack.
What was the race for you personally? I mean, you were going up and down, high, low, trying to find anything, and just didn't quite have enough.
Yeah, honestly, it just felt like I kind of drew bad, got started in the back in the heat, didn't quite get enough. Started 8th, and it just took a while to get there is all. I mean, got to lap traffic, was catching people, but, you know, all in all, for 3rd time out in the sprint car, 1 win, and a 2nd place, I can't say it's too bad.
Not a bad deal, man. Time to go buy you a lottery ticket, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Congratulations. Thank you. Very, very clean car. Nothing, no scrapes, no bends, a little bit of mud, but that's about it. And you look like you haven't even worked up a sweat. What was it like for you, though?
It was a good night for us, you know. First night driving for my cousin here, Forrest Sutherland. First night being behind a 305 or 2-barrel here in a hot minute, too. So a little bit of change here, but we had a really good race car by the end of the night. So thank you to him, busting his tail so that we can be here. Sure-built suspensions, always behind me. You know, the car was really good. I think, you know, a few minor tweaks and we got a chance. Would have maybe liked to see, I know Deal was trying to hold on to the end there with that flat tire, but would have liked to maybe see, you know, so we don't bottle up at the cone there to see if we have anything for this top 2. But overall, a podium first night out. I'm happy.
Nice job, man. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you, guys. Thank you, all you fans, for braving the cold to see some racing. We appreciate it.